passerby student came to us and said, "Too bad, right? It'd have been so much fun if this thing wasn't punctured." Wait, what? What does he mean by puncture? And we both noticed that we were fighting over a flat-tired bicycle. That was a new low even for both of us. "Fine, keep it with you. I have an event to attend." Saying that, she made a run for it. Damn, she was quick. Wait, I too have an event to attend, right? Bhag Milkha Singh Bhag. I made a run for it too. While I was on my way to a specified location, I bumped into Bagi again, who was asking for the directions. I thought of ignoring her and going on my way, but just then I remembered how hard she must have been worked for this bridge project. It took us almost a month and a half to get it done, right? And she must have put some fine effort too. So I had two options in front of me. One, to continue behaving as a jerk and go on my way and act like this never happened. Or two, I go back to her, take her with me, and get the satisfaction of beating her fair and square. Option 2, it is done. Thinking that, I shouted, "Oi, the civil department is this way, follow me." The bigger question here is she gonna trust me? The guy who acted like a kid for being called monkey for about 20 minutes. I mean, both of us deserve awards for our pettiness. She stood there calmly for a second and came running to me shouting, "Come on, what are you waiting for? Lead the way already." I started leading the way. Her face started turning red again. I could feel her restlessness, but we clearly did not have any other option after all. We wasted the time doing nothing for a while now. We had to run to get there in time. Spoilers. She was trying to compete with me during the run too. She was a fighter, I gave her that. She never really asked for a pity break in our run. As she was getting short-breathed, I asked her if she would want to stop, but she rejected the offer. I stopped near the drinking water taps asking for a pity break to calm my dry throat. And that's when she rested too. She wanted to prove that she was tough and she could take it. We reached the civil block and we were about to enter the room, and I wished her good luck. She said, "You need it more than me because I'm about to kick your ass in there. Don't expect me to go easy on you." "No, thank you," I said. Frankly, I did not accept anything from her. We went in and settled in our allotted places. This competition was to build a bridge with ice cream sticks in a specified dimensions, and the one which can hold the increasing load wins a competition. My eyes started searching for her presence. I could not find her in the crowd, so I started focusing on the competition. We did work hard for this thing. They attached the middle part of the bridge with the wave holding machine and started increasing the weights in an incremental way. You should seriously look at my face while the weights were being increased on a bridge. I felt like watching a thriller movie where the movements are just getting intense by the second. Finally, the bridge broke, and so did my hopes of winning this thing. This competition was supposed to test skills in constructing a durable bridge. We did build a strong one that can hold a 75 kg dude like me, but it wasn't strong enough to bear more than a load. The competition ended and we did not win. Neither did she. We went out to have the lunch, and the certificates were supposed to be given after the lunch, so we had to wait till then. I had my lunch and was waiting for my friends. Just then I heard Bagi say, "Hey geek, catch it." She threw a t-shirt at me. It was IIT Bombay's event t-shirt. I did not understand why she would give me that. She came to me and said, "Well, I don't have an habit of saying thank you, so I thought I might as well give you something, and I guess we are now even." I hope it's a right fit. And if it is another one, don't come running to Mama saying, I didn't get it right. God, she really has a twisted sense of humor. She seems like a badass girl, not being judgmental. Let's just say it's a compliment. Thanks, I guess, I said and apologized for being a jerk in the morning. I thought that she might apologize too, but she said no problem. बड़े बड़े देशों में ऐसे छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है. Did I just get Shahrukh Khan by her? Damn yaar, classic SK. I thought of saying something but after Shahrukh move. I really did not wanna, so I just asked, so Bhagi it is? I hope that's her name. At least that's what I heard when her friend called her. That must be her name. No, actually it's Bhagyashri. You can call me Bhagi or Shri. He I know, classic name. It's my grandmother's, but my dad loved his mom. I can't blame a guy for loving his mom, right? I was controlling my laugh when I heard her name. Don't blame me, it was old. It is old, but it's not that bad either. It might sound good once you get hang of it, I said. Oh really? Questioned she. Come on, I'm trying to be nice here. Don't push me into something which I cannot back off. I guess. And by the way, I'm Sunil Jayant. You can call me Jai. I know, normal name. My dad loved his mom too. But the truth to be told, he loved my mom more. And so, this name on her suggestion. Love you, mom. I really cannot imagine myself as Chinna Subbanna. Scary thought. I was being sarcastic about my name, being classic and all, said she. Oh, I get that now, replied I in a sarcastic way. Damn it, man. You should have said something brilliant. You cannot make a fool out of yourself, at least not in her presence. Wait, so let me get this clear. Am I trying not to act like a fool in front of the person whom I acted like a complete fool for quite some time? Wow, what a classic thing to do. You seem like a quick learner, aren't you? Asked she. About, that was the tricky question, don't answer. I repeat, don't answer. Just then my friends came to my rescue, asking me to come into the auditorium to collect certificate. I turned to her and said, so, shall we? After you, said she. We parted our ways there.